Hello world, Simsol Reborn here with my inventive friend Shang the Ingenious. We're going to be playing some Ark today, but first, Shang, do you have something you'd like to say?
As always, want to say thank you to YouTubers, YouTubies, people who watch ARC videos, and just generally bored people on the internet who stumbled across our video, perhaps by accident. For whatever your reason, we're happy to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome. Fantastic. So, I called Shang-Ra's inventive and ingenious because he came up with this little design here for storing bugs, and it's quite impressive in my mind in its simplicity. Because you were able to take and drop the bugs in on the top using an Argentavis, and it lets them stay up there and wander, quote unquote, but they're not escaping in the way. So we actually have quite a bit of oil, and we have a lot of fertilizer. We've been putting these guys to work off screen. So that is why Shangraz is ingenious.
I call it the Bug House.
Right.
Terribly creative name.
I think it's beautiful. Just so beautiful.
Thanks, man.
So we have a really exciting episode lined up for you guys today. We are going to be doing some crafting. Crafting, yes, with a T. That T is important.
Crafting.
Crafting.
We're going to be making carafes today.
Crafts. Coffee is important. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Coffee is important, though.
Yeah. So right now, as we speak, Shangraz is flying down to House Base 1, the first place that we were in the series. For those of you who haven't been keeping track, it's at the bottom left of the map. He's down there getting some dodo eggs and some dilo eggs, so he's kind of doing some prep work for the eventuality of taming an Alpha Raptor. So while he's doing that, I'm going to be up here improving Home Base 1. Oh, is that thunder? This game thunders?
I wasn't aware of that.
It's like blinking like it's thundering. Maybe it's just the fog. I don't know. Alright. So we're going to build a greenhouse right here. We're going to be trying to aim to make it a 4x2 and one tall. So in addition to the greenhouse, I think we're going to need some little water reservoirs on top and run the lines into the house to water the plants. So I'm super excited about that. In addition to that, I want to get a industrial cooker, place the industrial cooker up here, and I need to figure out how I'm going to take and get lights and electricity in this area too. So we have most of the materials we need for all this, so this isn't going to be a mining episode. It's just going to be straight up crafting. Alright, so I believe the first thing we need is going to be 4 greenhouse walls. Alright. Going into the greenhouse, getting some walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're also going to get 4 doors. I know we'll need those, but I'm not going to place them immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And we're actually need 4 more walls because we're going to be doing the 2 sides also. 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then we're going to need 8 greenhouse ceilings for the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. So those are cooking up. While those are cooking up, I'm going to go ahead and go up to the fabricator and see if I can go ahead and make a industrial cooker. It looks like we're missing some oil. That's not a big deal. We have some oil sitting around over here. I'm going to rob the preserving bin. Wow, I don't know how much was in there, so I'm just going to take all the oils. Here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and craft the industrial grill. Turn on. Okay, what else do we need? I want to make a fridge. That might not happen today. Alright, electric generator. So I need to make a generator. I'm going to need the electronics. I need 10 of those. So I'll go up here to the top level, go into composition, and it looks like we're shy a little bit of metal. I happen to have a little bit extra metal in here, so I'll just grab a bunch of it and bring it up. We needed 10 of those, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, then we'll go up here to the structures, electrical. Alright, so we're going to craft a generator. I know we're going to need at least, I think I need the plus one also, the plus cable. And we'll probably need the vertical. That's probably enough for now. So we're going to go ahead and make one of these. And we'll make 4 of these. Fantastic. What are we missing for this? We're going to need some wood and electronics. So I'll go ahead and make those 3 electronics. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go sneak some wood from over here. Okay. Boom shakalaka.
It would be a bit of a flight, but I just flew over an Alpha Raptor. If you're interested in killing an Alpha Raptor.
Ooh, Alpha Raptors. That sounds good. That sounds more fun than crafting.
Do you want to do that? You want to make that a thing?
Yeah, we'll make it that thing.
Okay. Let me take a look and see what level it is real quick. Ooh, a level 100. That should be a challenge.
Fantastic.
Sweet. I'm going to turn around and come back. I don't think we have any raw meat. We're going to have to kill a few things on the way. And there was a whole pack of Brontos down by the river. I think I saw 3 of them. So if you want, we can go wreck some Brontos. It'll give us plenty of healing meat, and then we can go take out the Alpha Raptor, which isn't too far from that. So
awesome. So I'm going to finish making up a few things. I want another lamppost. Probably not going to mess with the fridge at the moment. I do want one more of those. Okay. And that's probably a good start. Alright, so I'll just... Well, let's go kill that Alpha Raptor and then we'll come back. One moment. Okay. Let's see here. When taking out Alpha Raptors, my weapon of choice is an Argentavis, so I will be using Executioner for this fight.
I'm hopping on Cody.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's head down to the river real quick if you don't mind. We'll kill some stuff, get a bunch of meat, which we'll need, and then afterwards I'll take you over to that Alpha, which is basically between us and on the way home. It was pretty much a straight shot, so it should be easy enough to find.
On the side of the river opposite of the volcano, or?
No, I believe it was on the volcano side that I saw the 3 Brontos.
Or the Raptor.
So the Raptor is another land section away, but it's pretty easy to find. I can take us right to it.
Okay.
So let's just wreck stuff first, get some meats, and then we can go wreck an Alpha.
The Alpha better recognize we're gonna wreck his eyes.
You're like a rap master.
Oh, I
of
know.
all things rapping and mastery.
I have that sickness you described, EC, excessively Caucasian.
That is a term I think I pioneered. I don't think anybody else has used that yet, but it definitely fits us. Yeah, hey, well, there's the Brontos, right where we wanted them to be.
It's like you can see my screen. Where are you?
I'm right behind you.
Oh.
I live in your computer. Mwahaha.
I'm a little worried about how awesome you are at knowing where I am.
Ew, you picked your nose. kidding.
What? I would. Yeah, that's exactly what happened right there. Yep.
Ew, and you touched your mouse with that finger. You're gross.
Oh yeah, that's the worst of what happened with that. Yes.
That's why I don't buy used computer parts. Just go ahead and buy it new. You don't save enough to justify booger parts. I want to hop in and get that yellow drop. I think I might do that after this Bronto dies.
Yeah.
I'm feeling kind of gutsy, man.
It's pretty safe. You better leave me alone there, Bronto. I will cut you. I'm cutting you now.
I think we're beyond reasoning. I mean, we just popped out of nowhere and just yanked him, you know? We may have well just flown out of an alley and...
What I really like is how his friend is just sort of sitting. He's like, nah, don't see nothing.
Yeah. Maybe they're neighbors who don't get along or something. Like, that guy's a jerk. In fact, I think I remember 3, so maybe this one killed the 3rd. And so he's like, yeah, well, the murderer deserves to die. You know, full circle and everything.
Carl!
Nice, Executioner. Get it. Oh, crap. Jumped off my bird by accident.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
Oh, onto a rock. That could have been worse. What do I get? I got a scope attachment and a metal window blueprint.
Unstoppable! Ha ha!
Come, Cody. Let's go.
This strike's like, hey, get out of my way. And I'm like, you get out of my way. Oh,
yeah.
Melee damage. Thank you, sir. We are going to need that for this Alpha we're going to wreck.
How much meat did you get off the first Bronto?
I want to say 50, but I didn't really look.
Yeah.
Do you want to get this one, or?
No, I think we'll be okay, because I think I got like 30 or 40 off the first one. So as long as I get something close to that, I think that'll be enough. At least for a start.
Okay.
Wow, this one's got a lower level, must be, because it's going down faster.
Oh, way faster, yeah. We're just eating them up.
I got 29 off that one.
Yeah, I got 40. Alright, I'm sitting fat and happy with my meat.
Okay, I'm going to kill this Fiumia just for good measure, and then after that I will be meat happy.
Awesome sauce. I'm going to kill this raptor for good measure.
Because raptors should die.
Wow, 2 hits. Man, that guy just sat down.
Alright, kosherness. Okay, I got to level up too. Oh, Cody got to level up. Let's pump that. Let's get some melee damage up in this piece. Sweet! She is now 299 melee.
Look at Dewey Dickerus. Oh, what is attacking things from behind? Oh, Dilo.
Bug, I betcha. Oh, Dilo?
Let the
That may as well be a bug.
I will let the Dilo live. Today.
Alright, ready?
I'm following you.
Okay. I'm gonna lead you to the Alpha. It's level 100. That's pretty high level. You gonna gamma down for the people so they don't blind?
I don't think my gamma's up. Let's see.
Here's that 3-pack of Bronos. Okay.
Do you want to kill these two?
Well,
I mean, can't hurt.
Yeah, it might not be necessary. Oh, what level's that Spino? I'll kill it if it's a low level. Level 12! Okay, Spino has to die.
Ankleo! We are definitely going to make it a thing of getting an Ankleo and a Dewey Dickerus in the near future.
We need a way to transport them. So we need either some beefy land dinosaurs, or we're going to have to tame a Quetzal.
Yeah, I think either of those sounds like fun. I'm not sure I want to mess with the Spino. He's a little close to the ground.
Yeah, well, I just want to kill him. I don't have to harvest him necessarily, because I'm on the lookout. Just for the people who may not know this, typically I rock a really, really nice high-level Rex. This season, I'm going to shake it up a little bit and try a Spino. Some people prefer him. Drax LP, he's a really cool guy, does some really good YouTube vids for Ark, and he's telling me about how much he likes the Spinos. So I thought, you know what, let me give it a shot. And here is our Alpha Raptor. I'm going to perch up on this rock over here.
Get some stamina.
He's hanging out on the beach. Yeah, I guess him.
Yeah, he's hiding right in where the blinding is.
Yeah, he's horrible that way.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to force feed these primes just because they're going to spoil otherwise. May as well get a little something off of them.
Something.
I'm ready. Let's do it, man.
I'm going to kill me a raptor! I'm going to kill
Jump attack!
How do you do that on a bird?
I don't know. Well, the bird jumps off the ledge before the wings flap, right? So it seems like they do that. The RGs do that. They do this cute little hop thing, and then they're in flight. So.
Is he behind me? That's poopy balls.
I wonder if oh, I have an idea. You see this rock face just to our left? I wonder if, since he's attacking us, we can walk him right into the rock face and then route behind him, and then we will have him pinned against the... Oh, here we go. Let me just try it since it's following me now.
Try to like lock him in.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Oh, you knocked me up. My life's a little low. I'm gonna go up here and meet up.
Yeah, I'm probably not too far away from having to do that, but I can see blood on the raptor, so we're making progress.
Awesome sauce.
I have a little better than half my health right now, so I'm okay for the time being.
Yeah, I was actually at about, I don't know, about 30% or so. 33.
Yeah.
Ish.
It would be nice if our timing just happens to work out, that as soon as I'm ready to get some meats, you're ready to jump back in it.
I probably won't meet all the way up to full, so just let me know when you need to tag out.
I'm actually getting pretty close there now.
Alright, I'm coming down.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm tagging out. Fly up. Yeah, I was down to about a quarter of my health or so. Okay, I'm about half health. Almost half. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should have killed those other Branos too, because I'm going to burn through all this meat and still not be fully healed. But hopefully we can kill it before we need another meetup.
Come here, you crazy guy, you. Tag?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm out of meat, so that's all I got.
Well, I was down to 900.
Yeah, I'm going to have to tag out already. I don't have any more meat to health up there.
Alright, well when we tag out, you go kill a Brano.
Yeah, I'm going to need to.
Alright. I'm in.
Alright. Here's a Fiumia. I'm going to kill a Fiumia. I don't know what it is. I seem to find nothing but level 40 Fiumias.
I'm really hurting. I want to stack a little more meat. I'm letting him loose, so he might be recharging.
Yeah, at this point I don't see any real practical way around that. That's going to happen for a minute.
Yeah. I'll see if I can keep him engaged until you come back.
The bug situation around here is real. Holy cow.
Is it bugging you?
It is bugging me. I've been trying to gather meat, but everything around here wants to eat my face.
It's actually running from me, if you can believe that. Ah, I'm gonna get it trapped. Maybe not.
Okay, time to apply some of that. Yeah, I'm just barely over 1,000 health right now. Okay, it's got to be pretty close to dead by now, though, huh?
Wherever it is. It ran off.
We haven't, like, actually lost? No, it's right behind you, it looks like.
Well, it ran off and then came back.
Oh, I gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna engage a little while on this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this thing's hurting. We've got to be near the killing blow.
Maybe near the final countdown?
Probably.
Stupid bugs. You get off me.
Okay, I gotta tag out again. Boy, that didn't take long.
I wonder if I'm hitting him whenever he's behind me like that. Where the heck did he go? Oh, there he is. Got it! Yeah!
Nicely done, sir. I knew we were getting pretty close.
Go ahead and harvest it.
You're gonna get a gazillion prime out of that.
And I'm gonna go straight to home base and set up that grill and cook this prime meats I just got.
Right on, man. You get any good loot out of it?
I'm worried about these prime meats. I'll check when I get up there.
Yeah, no worries. Well, awesome, man. Good job.
Yeah, well, teamwork. Teamwork! Teamwork!
Yeah. I wish I was in the area. I didn't get any experience from it. Wah, wah,
Oh,
wah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not your fault. I needed the meat, so.
Staminas.
Stamina.
Raffle now. Oh, wow. My melee damage just went up a lot. 330 now. From like
Sweet.
280 to like 300 and 330. Go faster. Go faster, you devil bird. We'll have to... Yeah. I'm looking forward to setting up this cooking thing and cooking up all the meats. Man, it seems it's going to be so much fun. With all those prime meats, you know, we can make kibbles and tame Rexes and stuff. And
Wow. You know, I just caught a level 8 Oviraptor. I was just curious to see what level it was. I scooped it up. And that is almost absolutely ideal as far as the level is concerned. I don't think we're ready for an Oviraptor, and that's the shame of it. I'd love to find a level 8.
Well, you could drop it in the pen and leave it alone for a while.
I think I'll try to do that. I'm out of stamina, so I'm going to take a break, see if I can catch this guy afterwards.
Alright. So I'm going to keep these primes on my bird because they decay slower that way. And that'll give me a little bit of time to set up this industrial cooker and cook all this meat with incredible haste and zeal. The world will never know how fast primes can be cooked until they see us do it. Alright, I know I cooked made an industrial cooker over here. First thing I made even. Alright, 9. So I planned on trying to get it up here. Will it let me do that? Clutch. Okay. So I'm going to snag off a little bit of gas from the fabricator. Well, come on then. This isn't rocket science. Let's access that inventory. Alright, and transferring over that. So there's a trick you can do. If the only thing you have in your inventory is pretty much things that can, you know, meet, you can just click on here and then click transfer all items, and only the acceptable items will transfer.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know. I mean, whenever you're putting things into a preserving bin, you can't put, you know, say wood and fiber and stone and stuff in there. And by the same token, you can't put meat or spoiled meat on a crafting table either. So it will organize it. You know, the only things that will go in there are things that can, in fact, go in there. So that's a good tip. But it works both ways. You can do that with a few different items.
Right. Most importantly at this moment, the industrial grill.
I'll tell you what, I am flying my RG down to house number 1 to go ahead and continue with my dodo gathering stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I am missing the speed of that pteranodon.
I bet you are. Yeah, Tronodons are awesome for that flight.
And I'm carrying this Alpha Raptor just because I found such a nice super low level. For those who may not know it, the big value in the Alpha Raptor is that they will increase egg production of all your egg-laying dinosaurs, with the exception of scorpions. For whatever reason, the scorpions seem to be immune to the Alpha Raptor's egg-laying charm.
At least
But apparently he sings some really romantic music, and all the ladies are like, hey, and boop, 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 and they pop out eggs. But the lower the level, the better, because these guys only eat eggs. And if you don't have enough eggs, it is a real pain in the butt to try to tame one otherwise. Sim and I have done this through trial and error. So the lower the level, the better. Obviously a 4 would be ideal, because we have a 4-time server setting applied to the difficulty level, meaning all dinosaurs will spawn in increments of the level 4. So because this is a level 8, it's actually a level 2. And it's just about perfect as far as the taming is concerned. So I'm going to try to save this one. I'm going to try to drop it actually into the dodo hut over here if I can, and see if it'll stay.
40 primes, sir. We got 40 primes.
Sweetness.
Right. So I'm going to see if I can find some oil just sitting around.
Yeah, I missed. Come back.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to all the oil. We had like a good 100 more. Come here, guys. I need these bugs to give me their oil. Give me all your oils. All of them! Ha ha ha! I feel like an evil villain.
Really? You annoying Oviraptor. Keeps trying to run into the water. There are always sharks off the coast here. You don't want to go that way, believes me.
It's bad for your health.
Oh, game. Not nice.
Alright, we are cooking. So what we did here is we put the cooked prime meat in the preserving bin with the oil. And as the there's no juice in this preserving bin. We need juice.
Got no juice, man?
Spark powder. No spark powders.
Oh, man.
Alright, so I'll actually just take some of this cooked meat out. This cooked jerky out. So, when you put oil in the preserving bin with the cooked meat, the prime cooked meat, it makes prime meat jerky. And that's kind of an important ingredient in a lot of things, like kibble. It's basically kibble, that's it. Maybe health potions or something like that, but
yeah, I think some of your potions, your mind wipe tonics, that's a thing.
right.
So, just some of the later end game food item crafting things. It's all good.
Yeah. So this makes sense to start cooking that beforehand if you can. All right. So we got our prime meats, we got our alpha kills. Now let's go ahead and resume our episode, prior planned episode of laying down the greenhouse. Okay, so I just happen to have a few. Where are they? Foundations. There they are. I happen to have 8 foundations already made, and I measured this earlier to make sure that they'd fit, and they did just barely fit. But it's going to be close, so I have to be kind of careful. I don't want it to snap, because if I let it snap like that, it's going to go over the box, and that's just bad for everybody. Over the what is that box called that all the animals eat out of?
The feeding trough.
Yes. Well, that's the problem.
I believe in Spanish it is el feeding trofo.
Ah, yes. Because you added the O at the end of it, it makes it Spanish.
Yeah, and I put L in front of it.
Oh, L too.
Yeah. L, I think, is the closest version to the word the that they have in Spanish.
I think
either L
there's
or
actually 2 of them, right? Yeah, la.
Yeah, L or la, and that depends. I mean, it's feminine or it's masculine, as the case may be. So some words have a masculine tone, some have a feminine tone. So
see, this arc, it's fun and educational.
And educational. Now we are all experts at Espanol.
Espanol.
Yeah. We speak Latin. I mean Spanish.
I feel like you should have given us that lesson using George Bush's voice. That would have been awesome.
I got to work on a George Bush impression. I haven't watched much of his stuff. You're thinking of Bill Clinton.
No, I thought you did George Bush too.
I haven't done it.
I like to thinkify and reasonate because terrorists happen.
Yeah. I was watching some stand-up comedy from a very famous Australian comedian. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name, but he was saying that in his travels, and he's been all over the world. He's been to the States. He's been all through Australia. He's been through England. He's been through all sorts of, basically all the major English-speaking countries of the planet. He said he has found the universal truth that just about everybody everywhere thinks that Bush is a tool. And the way he said it was just so funny. Keep in mind, guys, I don't care. I do my best to avoid politics. I'm not pro. I'm not against. I'm not here to, alienate anybody or frustrate anybody or pick sides. But from a comedic standpoint, George Bush is amazing. He just is. He just makes comedy easy, and I don't know. I imagine somebody either has already or could pretty easily make a career off this guy, and just taking snippets of things that he said and pointing them out to the rest of us, and it's just so stinking funny.
Oh yeah! As soon as he became president, like comedians everywhere were like, "Yes!"
I mean, this is a man who ran this country and is incapable of pronouncing the word nuclear. That blows my mind.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand this nuclear pronunciation. Nuclear, as if it's like L-U-R on the end of nuclear. It's crazy.
You got it. Say what you want about George, but you got to give him credit because he's like the only president that had the balls to declare war on an ideal.
Yeah, that's true. And I'll be honest with you, I have a certain amount of sympathy for the guy. There's another comedian who made an observation I thought was really great, and he said that he's probably had the hardest presidency since Lincoln. And I think they might be onto something. It's not exactly like this was the kosherest time in American history. So yeah. I'm not saying he did things well or horribly. I'm just saying it's not like he had cupcake circumstances. So
right, it wasn't all like rainbows and butterflies. That's for sure.
No, that's not the way this story happened. So
all right, so I've made the greenhouse. Now we need to fill it with some. I only made it one high. I hope that's not going to be a problem. We'll see. Now we got to fill it up with buttercups.
Buttercups.
Buttercups. All right. It's a song. Yeah, I want to fill it up with some. What do you call the things that you grow things?
Crop plots.
Crop plots. Yes, we need the large ones. And look who's.
Are you the host of this video?
Me? Not me. No, I just here to make you look good, man. That's what I'm here for.
Well, bravo, sir. I mean, I gotta tell you, I feel pretty smart, You're like, hey, what's the answer to this? I'm like, wow, I happen to actually know that. I'm usable for things and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, unstoppable. So, you know the crop plots, don't you?
Blah blah blah. If I don't, I can learn them. I can learn stuff.
I learned stuff. Thanks, Bill, or thanks, George.
Let me see. Actually, I don't know if I went ahead and learned those or not. Let me take a look. So you're wanting large crop plots?
Right. The only kind. El only kindo.
See? The Spanish is real here. We got it.
I'm an expert.
Yeah, we're going to need a whole mess of wood and stone, and then there's fiber and thatch as well.
All right. Well, I think.
How many crop plots do you want, good sir?
It looks like we're out of stone, so I'm going to go get stone, but we're going to need 8. It's
100 stone per and 80 wood per. And I think we have the wood, thatch, and fiber. We got fiber and spades. Pretty sure we got the thatch covered. I think we have the wood covered. But we're going to need a bunch of stone. So if you want to, and not to just like scoot out on this, but I'm still going to continue my dodo moving stuff. But if you want to get us some stone, I'll happily make us some crop plots on my flight back.
Well, what we have here is a race against time.
Let's do it. It's going to be the great race of right now.
The great race of right now.
Yeah. I'm going to try to bring back a dodo, and you're going to try to have a bunch of stone, and we'll see who wins.
Well, I already have enough for one box, so...
Well, you're currently winning.
Yes.
I just cleared the volcano, but I'm on my Pteranodon, so I'm not as useless as I was on an RG. However, the stamina on this bird is less than exceptional, so I'll have to park pretty often and collect up some stuff. And there's always the chance I find an inferior level Spino along the route, in which case I will pause to kill it.
Right. Spino destruction.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to happen.
Criticalese.
I can't wait. Trash some little wussy nothing Spinos, and then hopefully tame up a big mama straight away.
Every time I see the pink clouds, I think an alpha is flying over the hills to come get me. It's terrifying.
A flying alpha anything would be horrible. Can you imagine, like, say, an alpha Dimorphodon or something? No, oh my goodness.
I don't want to.
I know. That'd just be a horrific, terrible, terrible thing.
The Dimorphodons are bad enough as it is because you just accidentally clip one, and now guess what? You're fighting a battle you didn't want.
Yeah. They're so stinking hard to hit because they're little, and they're really, really fast. They do a great job of getting around you, behind you. It's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of like fighting a swarm of bees.
Well,
it's just not an easy thing to do.
The worst part is that they're social. So, like, you're fighting one, and you accidentally fly by a friend. Guess what? Now you're fighting two.
Yeah.
It's like fighting Republicans or something. I don't know.
They're like ducks on crank or something, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they are. They're ducks on crank.
Ducks on crank.
That sounds like a cool name for, like, a band.
Ducks on crank. I think we said that before, haven't we?
Have we? I think we said something on crank. I don't know what it was.
It might have been
ducks or chickens on crank or birds on crank or... I don't know.
Well, I already have enough for 4 boxes, so...
I'm almost to the house. I had to stop for stamina. For some stamina.
So look at that. I was over here cooking oil. I think that's enough for now. I'll just... That's where all our oil went. I cooked it for gas.
Really?
Yeah, that's why. I was wondering what... I was like...
Oh, not cool. Okay, I have to pause for a minute to take out this big high-level 108 Carno, who is a whopping, like, 10 meters from our first house, and will wreck all of our stuff. We got a trike over here, and the dillos and the dodos and stuff, so this thing is slowing me down.
Aha! Destroying Carnos. Like it's your job. Well
now
done,
I wish
sir.
I was on an RG.
So, you might not know this, but we're trying to be super compact here, and trying to keep everything in like a 2x2 space, just because we're really cognizant of losing resources. Now, I talked to a friend at I have a friend at work that plays Ark too, and they said that you can actually get some resources back by placing regrow fertilizer. And I don't think that applies to stone, but it might, and that may be something we experiment with up here. Alright, so, but first, more stone. More stone. I'm just going to drop it right into the wood bin, because I want to limit the amount of... I mean, I think we're going to be hard pressed to get these crop plots made in time.
Well, unfortunately, my Pteranodon has no meat on it, and I have no ability to gather some meat right now, so I'm going to try to kill this Carno using my crossbow, and then harvest the meat, and then my Pteranodon won't be so sad and decrepit and unhealthy.
Aha.
It's all part of my elaborate plan.
I may in fact end up making these crop plots myself.
You might. This might take me just a hot minute to get back there.
Hot minute hot cakes.
Who doesn't like hotcakes? Hotcakes are fantastic.
Yeah, I think that one of us needs to figure out how to do the Pirates of the Caribbean, the main character, Jack Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. One of us needs to do a Jack Sparrow impression, because he is like the coolest guy of all time.
He's pretty fantastic.
Whoa! Jeez, apparently there's child abductors around here. That was my phone going off. I apologize for that, folks.
Simsol, have you been abducted?
Well, I hope not.
I hope not too.
Yeah.
Where are you going, Carno?
It's terrible to think that some poor kid just got snagged up. What's really weird is I saw a really like shady looking ice cream truck rolling around. You know, usually the ice cream trucks you see they're painted pretty good. I mean, they're not the best painted, but the one I saw, I mean, it looked like straight up like the truck that you would expect a pedo bear to be driving around in. And it was playing ice cream music, so maybe there's something to that. Maybe I need to call someone. I don't know. It was white and like in really bad disrepair.
How long ago did you see it?
Oh, it's been 3 hours or so.
Oh wow, yeah.
Just
sit still, Carno. I want to kill you.
I was out and about mowing some grass. You know, just mowing down the grass. Or as I like to think of it, resource gathering in real life.
Makes it seem much more enjoyable.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just imagine that I'm going to use the grass for something instead of just chucking it into the...
Absolutely.
Like, maybe I should get a compost bin or something and put it in the compost bin and pretend like I'm playing Ark.
Your wife might appreciate the gesture.
Oh yeah, especially when she has to smell it.
Oh, there you go.
I expect.
Like, are you playing Ark again? Like, sort of.
Kind of.
Babe, I'm about to level up.
World beware.
Telling you. Okay, so speaking of oil, do you need more oil?
Yeah, just grab some and bring it. I mean, I wouldn't say need, but sure.
Well, you know, you realize that there's an oil drop right over here. The listeners and the viewers may not know, but there is an oil deposit off the coast of our first house. And since I was here, I was just going to offer to run out and grab it real quick if that's something that you need.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and just take us. It'll only take me a minute.
Right. Is that Carno dead? Did you destroy it?
Yes, I finally killed it. Good heaven. So my Pteranodon ran out of health, so I had to park on this rock, which was handy because the Carno chased me to the edge of that rock, and I dumped every arrow I had. I literally have one arrow left to kill it. So with a combination of what I did with the Pteranodon and the arrows, it took me all that effort to finally kill the thing.
And that was probably more interesting than watching me beating rocks. So I apologize to the viewers for being on this end of the spectrum.
No, the Oviraptor has escaped. Come back, Oviraptor. You know what? I got a plan. Not gonna be outsmarted by an Oviraptor. Probably.
They're pretty shicey. Can an Oviraptor sneak out a door frame?
Not through a door frame, no. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Well, this one didn't, but maybe they're capable of it. This one got out because I swooped in. I put it in the dodo pen because that was the only structure I had where the roof was torn off, and that was the only place I could just drop one in. And I snatched it by accident, and then I tried to drop it back into the dodo pen, and I missed, and now it's running around.
Well, sir, you're 800 stone, and it waits you. You're 800.
Yeah, it's probably been a waiting.
Boy, I'm ballsy. I just punched Executioner in the side. Like, give me my money. Poof.
Yeah. You're still breathing. You're a lucky man.
Not do that in real life.
No.
Alright, well,
I wouldn't punch a kitten with the name Executioner. That just doesn't sound like it would bode well.
Right, well, you never know what that kitten has up its sleeve. Like, it could be the destroyer of worlds for all we know.
It could be. Could be Fluffy too.
We are coming short. How close are you to making your way back?
I'm on my return trip now.
All right, we're getting short on time, so.
Let me see. I mean, do you want to maybe pause just long enough so I can get back, and then you can show the people the placed crop plots and all that? I don't want to burn up video just in transit, but I'll be there in just a few minutes.
That's all right. We'll just make this a little longer, I think.
Okay.
I meant to say, yeah. Never mind.
Well, that's very clear.
Yeah. In the future, I think I want to try to work out some sort of code word for like we're running low on time. I meant to use that today, and it just slipped my mind. Slipped my mind.
Like a slippery snake.
Slippery. His eyes were like brown diamonds.
You want to know the funniest thing about that is I haven't actually seen that video. I just hear people referencing it constantly, so I figured I'd throw that out there.
I haven't seen it either. All right, man, we got a lot done today. I mean, we did pretty good. All things considered, I'm quite pleased.
Yeah. It's always fun when we could take it down a really nice alpha.
Oh, yeah.
That was a level 100 alpha, man. That was no joke.
And we took it down like, you know, it was going in an elevator or something.
It didn't go quite that smoothly for me. I think we should have killed those other Brontos in hindsight, but of course that's always 2020. So.
Right.
But no worries, we got her done. And you got a bunch of. How many levels did you get off that? Do you think?
Oh, my bird got 5, I think, total.
Yeah, forgive me. That's what I meant. That's awesome though.
I got 1 myself.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
You know, you do like 5 or 10 minutes of button mashing, you end up with 5 levels. That's pretty clutch. Hard to beat it.
Oh yeah. Now, I mean, that bird is relatively new, so it's not. I mean, it's not. You know, it's not at the end of its life cycle where it takes years to get a level.
Right. I'll tell you what, this Pteranodon seems to take forever to level up. I'm just trying to pump some speed, and it is less than stellar. But it wasn't amazing when I got it in the first place. I'm gonna keep an eye out for level 120, basically everything. If I can get a 120 Pteranodon, I'm gonna turn it into just a stupid speed mount. It'll be nothing but stamina and speed, and I'll use it for trekking all over Ark, and it's gonna be craziness.
Hey, guess who's back? I just saw an awesome land.
Roz is back. Tell a friend or something. I don't know how the song goes.
Nor do I. Oh, yeah. What is that song?
Pretty sure it's Eminem.
Yeah, you're right. It is Eminem. You're referencing Eminem.
Yeah. Let
So
me get the stone
Really,
stuff. There it is.
I am really hoping that after placing these crop plots inside here, we'll be able to continue to walk around in here. I don't know. The world may never know.
It's a mystery.
In addition to that, we're going to need a couple. I think I made some pipes. I mean, surprisingly.
I think I overestimated our wood supply.
Did you?
I'm hoping we have more wood here. Because I have pulled all of it out that I have found this far. Good heavens, we got the fertilizers, man.
How many more do you need? Because there was some in here.
What am I missing?
95. I have 95 in there. And
I'll need 157.
Wow. I think we have it. Just barely.
That's to get both. Currently, we have 6 crop plots.
I think we're just a little off on.
Really?
Maybe try it. Is that enough? I put it in the.
Oh, I see.
The far
that might do it, dude. You know what? We're gonna do it with like 5 to spare, probably. 5 pieces of wood.
That's awesome. Boy, didn't even count that out. Ooh, I'm walking on the house.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, good. That's fine.
All right, so I'm really hoping they're gonna let me place. Yeah, they're gonna let me place the. They're gonna let me place the stone down here. So what I want to do is line this up kind of perfectly with this little metal line, and hopefully what that'll give me is the ability to run a line in through the door. That's what I really want.
You got a present. On the floor, I put it in brown packaging and wrapper and stuff because I'm very considerate like that.
Oh, it must have taken you hours to wrap a package so neatly.
Yeah, how many guys can wrap a package that fast? Just saying, I got skills.
How many guys can wrap a package? I mean, you could just stop there.
Wait, do you mean with or without duct tape?
I mean, or a girlfriend, for that matter.
Bill only needs to know how to wrap one thing.
Bill has a package he's never wrapped. Alright. You gotta be really careful placing these bins because they are like... These large ones are like pretty much exactly a full block.
Yeah, they feel like a perfect foundation, so there's not a lot of room for mistakes there. Okay, I brought back 24 oil. That's what I got off the thing. And for now, I'll just put that in the preserving bin, but you can do with it as you please.
Awesome. If you want to, you are better at deciding what kind of plants should go where, so why don't you, would you like to place the stuffs?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, do you have seeds and all that good, crazy?
Yeah, there's seeds in the, I think it's in the bottom middle one.
Cool. I'm going to do that.
I might have accidentally prepped some seeds.
Okay, so we've got 1 Savaroot, citronal. Let's do... We'll get narcotics. So we've got 8 of those, right?
8 of narcotics?
8. Yeah, we've got... No, I'm thinking of 8... It's 8 crop plots.
Oh no, I placed them back poorly. I'm not going to be able to fit all 8 in there. But yes, we do.
Okay. Let's see here.
That's bad. Well...
Boy, this looks really clean work, though, man. It's not going to let you place it?
No.
But it looks so nice and so pretty.
I was working so hard on it, too. Maybe it's because I was too close. Sometimes it does that, like you're too close.
Yeah. Okay, so we need long grass and rock carrot seed, which we don't currently have right this minute. And so I'm thinking 1 of each of the veggie types, plus 3 for narcotics and 1 for mijos, because we're going to need the mijos to feed all of our herbivore critters up here, and it's easier than going to get them. How's that sound?
I like it.
All right, sweet.
I can't even place any down here, too. So we're going to have 3 boxes. Really? Yeah, this is garbage.
Do you mind if I try real quick, just in case it's just being a racist and doesn't like you because you're EC?
Right.
Wow, this is cool. I can see your character's reflection off the thing, sort of, and it looks like there's 2 of you standing there.
Wow, it's kind of good that we can't place them down, though, because you can't walk over them.
Hmm.
Maybe in a future episode we'll place this higher and see if we can get another row inside here or something.
That is not happy. I think I need to destroy these 3. Do you mind if I do that?
Yeah, by all means, do what you gotta do.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to.
I will place the water up top, so...
It's to my left. Why can't I move? Okay. Normally I am a pretty good placer of things. We'll see if I can have some good results here.
So it's actually kind of hard to place the... Wow, we actually have a lot of space back here.
Oh, the reservoir is... Okay. I was trying to move to the side, and apparently my character's too tall. I was scraping my head. Billy is a big man, and I wasn't able to move that direction because the reservoir is like, "Nay, I'm going to be all up in your face."
Yeah, you might just place 4 in there, and then do it like, just, in rows.
Yeah, let me see if I push that far enough, if I can put another one in front of it.
It's clear to me that we're going to have to extend this in the future. All right.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to need to. You know, the other thing we can do too, if I can manage to fit 4 in here, we can supplement them with medium crop plots if we want to do that. Because frankly, we're not going to need, because the difference between the crop plot actually has almost nothing to do with the plant itself. The only ones I think that require a large crop plot are the plant species X turret. So we can do medium crop plots and have some room. So that's a thing, if you want to do that.
Well, we might have to.
Well.
Alright, so I'm just going to do 2 for now. Basically, in the future, I'm going to try to stagger these. Maybe I'll put this one a little farther out, and then see if it'll let me snap it right through the middle of this. But in the interim, getting something up and running immediately. So Shank, I have a question for you. If I just place a tap on this, do you think it'll reach that, the plot there, or?
Let me see, where are you?
Like right on the end there?
Over here, I don't think so, actually. In fact, where the reservoir is I think where you want your taps to be.
I don't think it'll work through the ceiling, though.
Well, the thing is that the tap extends below and above. So if it phases through the wall and allows you to place the tap there, the water will fall. So I don't know if it'll let a tap go on that end of the pipe or not, but if it does let it go the end of the pipe, then yeah, it'll work.
Was there any stone left?
I think just a little bit. Yeah, you should have enough for a tap, I think.
Well, I think I made
Do I have any?
tabs.
Oh, you know what? I killed some. Yeah, I've got some stone on me. Yeah, I do. You're right. I'm not having any better success than you did, sir, so... It looks like you did it all just exactly right, and these crop plots are just too large. I think maybe we ought to downsize to mediums. That'll give us some room, and it won't be so janky looking.
Makes sense to me.
So, lots of pros, very little cons.
Vertical, good. Okay. See, what you missed is that I actually had a plan for this. I just didn't make the materials in time. Well, let's see if it lets it work underneath it.
Okay, are you okay with medium crop plots, or you want to use large ones, or what's your thought on that? I might have just enough materials to make 8 medium crop plots, so...
Yeah, medium's fine.
Medium works? Okay, I'm going to kill these 3 large, and the refund I get from these materials might be enough to make the mediums that I need, so...
Well, we won't know if this will work until later, I guess. I'm just going to place... I'm just going to place taps on it and hope it works. Nothing to do but to try. We have some small crop plots made in here too.
Nice. Looks like I'm going to have 8 medium crop plots here, so this will work out nicely. And cool, so we'll go ahead and place these.
Well, I have no idea where my taps went, so I might... I know I made some. Did I put them on the bin here? Sure enough, maybe they died. I might have died with them on me. Off screen, I actually fell off the cliff from up here and got eaten by the gravity monster.
Stupid gravity. Gravity's mean.
Stupid gravity? Oh no, and we need wood, don't we?
Let me see. I might have some on me.
I think we need...
I got 22.
Oh wow, that's just right. Okay.
Wahaha. Okay, drop it on the floor. It's all yours. Why aren't you... Oh, because of the reservoir.
Okay, I guess I have just enough for 1. But this will be at least good enough for a proof of concept. So I need a hide water skin. 2 would be better. I'm going to use some of the water that we have just sitting around. I'm going to fill up the reservoir with the water. Let me go up here to the reservoir.
We speak French too.
Oh yeah.
Je suis
and not
un
just the
espion.
cuss words either.
I know how to say I am a spy.
Alright, so that makes the water thing work. And I'm really hoping that that'll not irrigate it. Crack. So we have a problem, sir. We can't. This is...
Yeah, it's the reservoir overhead. It's the reservoir that's preventing you from doing that.
Right. Not irrigated. None of it's irrigated.
Yeah, no, none of it will. I mean, the water has to fall on top of it, I'm afraid. So, like where the reservoir is, if a tap will fit through the ceiling, that's the solution.
Okay.
So
well, I think
that means we got to trash some reservoirs and do some crazy stuff. We got to revamp it, but this is a good first effort. We got a basic structure in mind.
Yeah. So episode 1 of 2 of building the house thing. Next time we'll get in here and we'll get it finished. We'll try it. We'll make some modifications. We'll probably end up making this another level high. And in addition to that, we're going to move the reservoirs around. We'll probably put doors on the second level back here so that that'll let the pipes go in through the window. And we might extend this back another level because it looks like we have more space back here. And it seems like a terrible crime to just waste that space. So we'll do all that stuff on screen next episode. But I think we really had a good episode a good time this episode. We killed a raptor. We made an industrial cooker. We set it up. We used it to cook some prime meat and used that to start creating more prime jerky. In addition to that, we got the beginnings of the glass house, the greenhouse set up. So here very shortly we're going to be able to have some great food in here. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Deuces!